Jason Day's nightmare is continuing as he just can't seem to catch a break. This guy is having one of the worst years ever, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. It seems like his nightmare is continuing as he just can't seem to win a tournament. Will he ever be able to break out of this slump and become the champion we know he can be? Stay tuned to find out. Jason Day was probably the world's best player. In a 15-month period, he won 8 times, including a major. He should be in the prime of his career at 34 years old. However, Jason has not won in 3 years, and now his career is in jeopardy. Life can be a series of unfortunate events. However, unfortunate events can sometimes lead to a huge opportunity. Jason Day is the living embodiment of this. Jason rose from humble beginnings on Australia to find his path through hard work and dedication. So what is Jason Day's inspiring story? How he got started in golf, and what happened to him? And don't forget to chip in that subscribe button. Jason Day's last 3 seasons have been difficult at best, with the Australian suffering repeated back injuries that forced him to consider retirement about a year ago. However, the former world number 1 appears to be regaining some of that 2015-16 spark. Day was recently caught on video struggling mightily on the putting green. Day is seen in the video missing putt after putt, much to the delight of some watching. It's unclear what was wrong with Day on that particular day, but it's safe to say that even the best golfers have bad days. Day will no doubt return to his normal self soon enough, but in the meantime it's painful to watch him struggle. Jason Day won the PGA Championship in 2015 and was a top PGA Tour player. However, his form has dipped in recent years, and he has been unable to replicate his success. Do you think he will be able to make a comeback? Let us know in the comments. In 2020, he missed the cut for the PGA Championship and has yet to make a significant impact on the tour. But back in the 2017-18 season, Jason was one of the 9 players to win multiple PGA Tour events. Despite having his best season since 2009, he had 2 top 10 finishes, his lowest mark since 2009 and 12 cuts in 19 starts. For the second year in a row, he was unable to qualify for the Tour Championship after 6 consecutive starts at East Lake, despite making 16 cuts in 20 starts, including 2 in the FedEx Cup playoffs, where he finished in the top 10 5 times this season. He had a chance to win the AT&T Brian Nelson, but Billy Horschel beat him in a playoff in the 2015-16 season. It won 2 games from start to finish, with 21 cuts in as many starts this season. The FedEx Cup finished in 17th place. After finishing in 6 top 10s and earning a top 10 finish, he was named Tour Player of the Month for July. After suffering a wrist injury in late September, he was forced to miss the final 2 months of the season. He is regarded as a golf industry role model and pioneer, as well as a role model for young players. He should be in the prime of his career at 34 years old, but on the Bunkered Golf podcast, Jason revealed his struggles, saying, "I can't keep playing like this." He's been playing for over a decade and turned professional in 2006. He has a long list of accomplishments, including a dozen PGA Tour victories. But Jason Day isn't giving up on himself yet, and neither should you. He did, however, withdraw from the 2022 Wyndham Championship. But why exactly did he leave? He has a long history of doing this. The PGA Tour announced in a tweet that Jason withdrew from the Wyndham Championship before the second round due to illness. The nature of the illness was not disclosed, but it comes as no surprise to golf fans. He has withdrawn from a number of different events over the years due to health concerns. According to Golf Week, Jason has developed a reputation for withdrawing from tournaments, frequently due to injury as his body has become increasingly brittle. He has also backed out of the John Deere Classic in June 2022 due to a back injury. Jason also withdrew from a PGA Tour event in 2021 due to a back injury, according to Yahoo Sports. In addition, he withdrew from the 2020 CJ Cup in Las Vegas due to a neck injury. He reached the final round of the latter tournament. After collapsing at the 2015 US Open, his agent at the time, Bud Martin, told NBC Sports that Jason was diagnosed to have suffered from benign positional vertigo. It's unclear if this is why he backed out of the August 2022 PGA Tour. According to the Mayo Clinic, one of the most common causes of vertigo is benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, which is typically triggered by specific changes in your head's position. Except for the possibility of injury during falls, the condition is not necessarily dangerous. Unfortunately, according to NBC Sports, Jason underwent a procedure to help with the dizzy spells, but it did not work. He had to withdraw from various events even before the diagnosis due to his BPPV. I was nauseous all day, Jason explained. Last year, I had to withdraw due to vertigo, and this year was even worse. I believe the goal was simply to get through today and see how things went. Jason also mentioned that he had sleep studies, blood tests, and MRIs. Each of the tests came back negative, but they couldn't tell if someone had the condition. Day is still grieving the death of his mother, Denning, who died 2 weeks ago after a 5-year battle with lung cancer. He knows it will take him a long time to process such a great loss. Returning to what he does brings him some peace and restores some normalcy to his life. "I'm okay, I'm doing fine," an emotional Day said through tears after his first round of 1 under 70 on the Copperhead course at Innisbrook Resort. "I'll tell you what, I'd probably struggle even more if I were at home. It's great to be out here with everyone, and the guys have shown me a lot of love." His voice faded away. His mother, Adenal Denning Day, died on March 2nd at the age of 65, surrounded by her family. She was given a year to live in 2017 and lived for 5 years. She was a hard-working mother who supported Jason and his siblings in Australia after their father, Alvin, died of stomach cancer when Jason was only 12 years old. Jason first revealed his mother's cancer diagnosis to the world at the WGC Dell Technologies match play in Austin, Texas, almost 5 years ago. He withdrew after holding a tearful press conference and saying he couldn't focus on golf. After his mother passed away, Day posted a beautiful photo of Denning with her family in Ohio on Instagram and wrote, "She fought so hard until the very last breath. I will be eternally grateful to her for the sacrifices she made for my success and for the person she helped me become. We will miss her terribly." Day turned to the Players' Championship, where he shot 68 to 78 and missed the cut due to being on the toughest side of the draw. He did not participate in any press interviews. The tour has recently come under attack from talented players in their 20s who are winning big tournaments and climbing the official world golf ranking. Jason and his mother were always there for each other, through the ups and downs of life. Day was once ranked higher than every other golfer in the world, rising to number 1. He is a 12-time tour winner, having won the PGA Championship, the Players' Championship, and 3 World Golf Championships. As he settles back into his golf, Day is ranked 99th, just inside the top 100. He was last victorious in 2018. He was not in the field for the WGC Dell Technologies match play, nor was he in the field for the Masters, which he has been eligible for the last 11 seasons. "I play good golf," he said. "I just need to tighten a few things up. A few more fairways would have been nice today, as would a couple more putts. Overall, I believe things are heading in the right direction. First and foremost, I feel healthy, which makes me happy. This isn't the first time I've finished outside the top 50. Obviously, getting to number 1 in the world was difficult for me the first time. It was a distinct period in my life. Moving forward, I had a lot of good things going on that were keeping off-course and on-course balance. Things have been out of balance for the last 2 or 3 years due to injuries and my mother's illness. Priorities shift, to be honest. I'm going through it with my mom for the first time in a long time, but I'm starting to find that balance again, which is nice. I can go out there and play golf with a clear mind and just have fun. Jason Day isn't giving up on himself yet, and neither should you. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.